Welcome to Inspire and Move, the show that inspires you to create, connect, and grow. I'm going to bring you meaningful conversations, aha moments, and all the motivation you need to up-level every part of your life. I'm Ali Aruda, founder of Inspire and Move, and your personal hype girl. I've gone from fashion school to celebrity stylist to corporate marketing to brick and mortar entrepreneurship with my husband, each time learning incredible lessons how to pivot, reimagine, and implement the steps to become successful. I am passionate about inspiring others to live their best life, a life of joy. We have the power to design a life that we love because life is too short not to. The best part is that you weren't meant to do this alone. If you feel like you were meant for more, let me ride shotgun with you, and together, let's get you to where you want to go. Hello, everyone. Welcome back to the Inspire and Move podcast. I am your host, Ali Aruda, and I am so freaking excited for today's special guest. We are coming to you live from a beautiful beachfront beach house in Newport Beach, California. I am joined in person, IRL, with my relatively new friend, Chellie Carlson. Chellie, welcome to the show.
Thank you. Thrilled to be here.
I'm so pumped to have you. I already told you when you walked in today. I was like, Chellie, I had a dream about you last night. We were cutting t-shirts. I was so excited to chat with you today. So this is just the best. I feel like I'm buzzing with energy. You have amazing energy. And we're going to have a great conversation. I'm so excited for all the listeners. So grab something delicious. Chellie and I were talking about how much we love multiple beverages.
Yes.
So
line them up, ladies.
Yeah, grab something delicious, girlfriends, and let's get to it. So Chellie, even though you and I are relatively new to each other's life, that we met, and I always like to give this context for my audience, that we met through Chris and Lori Harder's dinner series, which we are here for the final celebration, number 3 here in, it'll be in Laguna Beach. And we're relatively new to each other's worlds, but I'm pretty obsessed with you. I'll just come out and say, like, hi, I'm Ali. I have a girl crush on Chellie, and super pumped to have this conversation with her today. But tell us your story. Like, spill the tea, spill the black tea that I know you have over there.
I love good black tea. Oh, my story. I love to take it back to the farm. So I grew up on a farm in Missouri, non-working farm. I loved horses. My mom had a love of fashion. That's where I got it from. And I couldn't wait to get out of Missouri. But I did study fashion, Central Missouri State. So ladies, if you're into fashion, you can get a degree anywhere and run with it. So if I can do it, you can do it. So I took that degree, moved to Chicago immediately when I graduated, and I worked for a lingerie brand for 20 years. I found on Craigslist.
Come on. Well, I mean, also, like, for anyone listening, I was like, those of us that know Craigslist,
that's where we found jobs. Yeah. I'm like, 2002, I found this job on Craigslist.
Is it a brand that we would know?
Yes, Les Mystere.
Okay.
So it's carried at Bloomingdale, it's a top 4 lingerie brands.
Amazing.
Top 3, it's big. And it took off. So Oprah featured one of their bras as a favorite thing. And Oprah started the bra fit revolution. She literally said, ladies, you're wearing the wrong size. Go get fit and try this brand. The brand took off. And they hired me to cover Chicago territory. And then I took over managing. After 20 years, I was doing all kinds of fun things. But I would meet women every day in the fitting rooms. And this is, the most vulnerable place. They're basically, the moment they walk in, they trusted me. They would just strip it down and like show me what we're working with. And I would make them feel 10 years younger and 10 pounds slimmer with the right bra. And there's so much shame around our breasts. My fullest women wanted to be smaller. My small wanted to be bigger. And I was like a therapist in the fitting room. And these women would cry, they would hug me, and they'd say, what you just did for my bras, I need you to do for my whole wardrobe. I don't like any of my clothes. So I thought, created my side hustle. I made business cards, website, and I side hustled until I started making more. And let me preface, I made no money for 20 years. Retail. Retail, fashion. So, but I enjoyed it so much. So there was that struggle between playing small, staying safe. And I finally got so uncomfortable where I was like, I'm ready to create this. So 2 weeks before COVID hit, I had mutual termination with Les Mystere. And then COVID happened.
Love that time.
Yes, timing. I was on unemployment. Yeah, to be honest, I was on unemployment for a year and a half.
Wow.
And that was pretty recent. And in less than 3 years, I've created an entire dream life that I never thought. Like if I can do this at 40, anyone else can do it. Like I live in my dream house, drive my dream car, have dream clients in less than 3 years.
You're living in your dream.
I'm living it. And it's well, I'd done a lot of work for many years to prepare for that launch. The timing was perfect. COVID shifted a lot of things for us, and it was perfect timing for my brand and for the work I do for people, women.
Okay, I have so many things I want to unpack here because I told you before we hit record that I was really excited to go like energy,
Yes.
get into the woo, get into the work. And let's chat about that. Let's talk about the work that you did
too.
to set yourself up for the success that you are experiencing right now, the dream that you are living right now. What was it that you chose to take action on in terms of doing that work?
Doing that work. Well, the work, I've now looking back, connecting the dots, I have done, I'll get into like the details of the work, but all of these investments I've made in myself have prepared me to pour the work into my clients. So what I spent 15, 20 years doing, I now get in 30 days to pour that into a client to accelerate their growth.
Because you have a big mindset component to your services,
I'd
do
say
you
it's
not?
70% mindset, 30% close. We're really, I'm getting into back to childhood, beliefs. This is what's holding you back. It's your mind and your belief system about what you can and can't wear.
I think it's really amazing how you can have a professional service. You know, Matt and I own a gym and I'm a personal trainer. You have your company and you are a stylist, a remarkably talented one. And so those are the services that we provide. But yet there's a whole other element to it that is this very powerful add-on that's therapy, personal development,
Yes.
based off of
This
the
is-
transformations you're
Yes.
being a part of.
This is when clients sign up with me, I tell them this is a transformational journey and it's deep inner work and it's going to be uncomfortable, but it's going to change the way you get dressed for the rest of your life. This is what they sign up for. They have to say, Chellie, I'm so into that. Most of my clients have been on their own journeys and now I just help quickly accelerate it. So back to that work, I've always been a seeker. So I would travel to Bali by myself. I've been 6 times solo.
that.
And so I've been all over the world by myself. I'm always seeking just to do better, to learn more about myself, to understand myself. And I'm a 2-4. So I'm a hermit and I'm also I'm a networker and a hermit.
I feel like I'm like that.
I'm
like an extroverted
and then
introvert.
You need to be a hermit to bring back your energy and to get ready. So I'm into human design. I've done different types of plant medicines. I did a One Heart journey, and they consider them. It's an 8-week program, and it's probably one of the best ayahuasca, I would say, facilitator groups in the world. And it's an 8-week basically experience that is a human accelerator. I came back from that and I purged, I broke up with my ex, I upgraded my house, I changed my beliefs around myself and self-worth just by doing this medicine. And then I've done some therapist-assisted medicines as well that have helped me connect with my higher self through different modalities. And all of these things just, ultimately with your style, I mean, I'm helping you go deeper into really who you are and to express that through your wardrobe. And that's the magic.
Oh, I love this so much. Okay, so if I was a new client, I'm being onboarded.
Yeah.
What does the early stage? What's the first
Well,
step?
we come through edit session. So me and my team come to your home. We spend the day with you. I'm in your energy. I'm seeing your home. I'm seeing your lifestyle. You're sharing everything. I'm going to see you naked, essentially. We're going to do bra fitting. We're going to be editing every category of your wardrobe, understanding what you have been doing in the past. I'm holding the vision of Allie 3 to 5 years out. That's who I'm styling. What you've been doing is done. And we can let go of anything that doesn't serve you. And then we make space for what we're going to attract as your new next level style identity. So it's intense, and you're sharing your lifestyle, because ultimately I'm dressing you for what's coming up in the next season, 6 months. Where are you going? Who are you? Like, what's a day look like for you? What are we getting dressed for? What do you want to attract? And those are the pieces, that's the wardrobe I deliver to you.
I love this. And it's so funny. And maybe that's one of the reasons why I was so excited for today's conversation is just a couple days ago, I was at our gym and I was cold plunging with 3 of my girlfriends from our community. And I was also slightly competitive that I wanted to have the longest time. So I was like, I'm going to talk about some of the things that are on my mind. And I was like, guys, I'm really over my style. I really need to edit my closet. I need to give about 85% of it away, or I actually have a dream of having a charity clothing sale as a way to raise money for causes that I'm passionate about. And I need to start fresh because I'm at a threshold right now where I feel like I have 2 different identities. There's sort of like Benchmark Fitness Alley as a gym owner that loves a good set.
Yep.
Aloe, Alala, I've got some favorite brands. But then there's version 2 Allie that's Inspire and Move. That's a personal brand, female entrepreneur, businesswoman with big goals, big dreams. And I need to dress for that energy and for her.
Yes.
And that's something I've really been attracted to with your messaging. I know you talk a lot about being magnetic, and I would love for you to elaborate on that, of what that means to you in your world, your business, your services, but even as some takeaways for people listening, of like thinking about what does it mean to be magnetic.
So I have also done the to be magnetic work, right? So Lacey Phillips, my work, I feel, is a extension of that, in that the more clearly you align your style with your authentic truth, the quicker you're basically becoming more magnetic and you're manifesting what you want. It's a physical vision board. So when you get clear on what is really authentic to you and wear it on repeat, you're building trust, you're creating a signature style, and the universe is feeling that. This is a signature look. And I know I've spent years honing it on mine, and it's constantly evolving. And that's the beauty of style. Like, you get to change, and that's the exciting part, right? But it's all about what's authentic for me is going to be completely different for you. That's why it's a personal journey of
personal
style. It's going deep into what works for your body, what makes you feel good, and then just go for it, wear it, have fun with it.
What are some things that people can do when they are thinking about being magnetic? What can they do in terms of, welcoming something in? If they're starting from scratch. Do they have a bold lip? Do they have a bold nail color? Yeah. Or I know you love a signature necklace.
Yes.
Even just starting small.
Starting small. That's all. Well, first with the edit, back to editing, you got to clear out everything that doesn't work. Then you find those pieces that when you wear it, people are always like, oh, I love that on you. You're getting reinforcement from others. And then just start wearing it over and over again. Again, society tells us, don't outfit repeat. You need to buy new. You can't show up in the same look twice. So I believe in the opposite of that. Like, that doesn't serve you. I say, if you find things you love, wear them on repeat. So my necklace, for instance, I've been wearing this for 2 years straight. Every day I show up, I don't care what I'm wearing, even my athleisure, I wear my necklace because it's authentic to me. It energetically aligns. It's really lightweight. It's one hook. It's me. And so I just rock it. So I help clients find what that is for them. And you can do that on your own by trying different things. And we don't need 40 necklaces, just maybe 1 or 2 that you love. And then do that with shoes. So say it's a shoe, if you have a money shoe that you love, wear it over and over again and style it in different ways. And you're going to start creating that signature look. You're going to show up consistently. You're going to build trust with your audience. And it's so powerful.
I love that so much. And even kind of talking about this event, the dinner series that we're here at, mind you, I have bought a new dress every time for the evening component.
Yep.
And I realized that for an event like this, I actually really want to stand out and I want to be in content. And, maybe some people are listening, are like, oh, eye roll, that's silly. But for me, that's part of building a powerful brand. Yeah. So I've opted for bold colors. The event number 1, I wore a neon dress with a really high slit.
paired with a really great spray tan. So it really worked well together. It was an energetic match, if you will.
Yes.
And I love the idea of bold colors. But yeah, there's also a part of me that loves neutrals. I love a neutral palette. I find it's great for outfit repeating, layering, transitional with seasons. But when it comes to standing out in a room, and I really value being in rooms, getting in the room and networking, building connections. And being remembered.
Yes.
Exactly.
It's so powerful.
But I would also argue that your energy pairs really beautifully with that. Like an outfit, and totally correct me if I'm wrong, but an outfit is one thing, a killer outfit. But when you pair a confident woman with great energy with that outfit, that's magnetic.
That's magnetic. It's like the shoes, like feeling comfortable, like your body, your posture. And it's every garment carries a vibration, and it's either going to raise your vibration or lower it. So you have to choose things. Like this pant, I've had this pant for 4 years. I love it. I feel it's one of my favorite pieces. And like today, I was like, I'm just going to wear my signature pant. I don't need to go buy a new outfit. And I show up consistently. I've shot in this in lots of photo shoots. And then people, they're like, I trust her more. She's consistent.
I love that. And I definitely have so many more questions that I want to get back to from an energy standpoint, but I want to chat about the body. And, I'm a fitness girly and really passionate about being in great physical shape. But it's not just like, oh yeah, you want to have like great arms or a great ass. It's more so how it makes you feel, how it performs during the day. Doing step ups, it's a functional exercise. So you can get out of a swimming pool when you need to, even if there's no ladder there, because you have the functionality. But I feel that, exercise, working out, being strong has such a reflection of, a strong mind, a strong heart, and then being physically strong as well. And almost like the base layer.
Absolutely. Yes. It's the foundation. And it's the first, for me, it's the first thing I do in the morning. It sets the tone for my day, and it moves stagnant energy. I feel it's mostly for me, it's mind. So I feel lighter. I feel like once I have that, I've made that commitment to myself, and I keep showing up and I keep doing these workouts, it's so powerful. And then the results, my clothes feel better. I feel better. It's a trickle down effect.
Absolutely.
And it's the first most important part of the day.
Because it's like, it's your base layer. And then you're going to add on a great fitting bra, really amazing pants, or a dress, or, whatever it is that you're dressing for, accessorizing on top of that how you're going to be made to feel, how you are going to flow through your day, your meeting, a networking group, a dinner series that you are just going to perform at your highest level.
Yeah. And feel aligned and authentic.
Absolutely. I also want to know, what is your morning routine? Talk me through your morning routine. And don't skip anything. Like, are you a Palo Santo girly, a lemon water girl?
I am now, I start at 5:30. Okay. So say I have a trainer just 2 days a week. Say I'm with my trainer, 6 a.m. I'm done home by 7, and he's only 4 minutes away. So I'm home at 7. My first thing I do is get sun in my eyes. And the only place it is in the front yard of my house. So I get my first drink is, I'm addicted to this ginger. Great fresh ginger, a little bit of honey, and fresh lemon. Are good in hot water. It feeds my soul. And then I chew on the ginger, and it's the best. So I have that, and I get sunlight for 10 minutes to, activate my circadian rhythm, get me prepared for the day with the sunlight.
Sidebar question. Your workout, are you fasted? Do you go
for
a fasted workout?
Of course.
Are you a coffee girl? Like, do you do a double espresso?
No coffee. I'll do, on the way there, I do creatine and aminos.
Okay.
And then I have electrolytes during my workout. Then the ginger, lemon, hot water.
Carry on.
Then I shower, get ready. I'm probably a 15, 20 minute get ready. Like, I do 4-minute makeup. I know I can pick my outfit out really quickly. I'm low maintenance. You wouldn't think, but my skincare is a little high maintenance. So I do a lot of skincare, less makeup. And then I'm starting work around 8, before 8 every day. I then have a black tea. I have a cinnamon black tea that I have. And then I will move into, oh, and I do some other things too. Like in the morning, I'll do, like I'm doing the artist way right now.
Okay.
The note, like I'm supposed to take 3 pages of notes, like letting out anything that is coming to me.
Like that
to
monkey
my
brain,
creative,
monkey mind.
yes.
Okay.
So like creative notes. So I'm supposed to just do that for a half hour. And then I also like to read something every day about, typically for me, I work on my money mindset because I came from a lot of scarcity and I'm working on every day to shift that.
What are you currently reading?
Oh gosh. I mean, I love The Millionaire Mindset. Rich as Fuck, Amanda Francis.
I'm reading that right now. I started on the airplane.
So Amanda's a client of mine.
Come on.
And she is so, her energy in person, I mean, she's so in her power. Her book is like my Bible. I flip through the page, like every day. I'm like, I roll through and I'm like, my highlighted stuff.
You highlight your books too?
Oh yeah. And
we
then
just
I
became
mark,
best friends for
yes,
sure.
highlight, and then I revisit. Obsessed. So I try and get, the positive propaganda. So on the moment I wake up, I put on a podcast, whether it's you, Lori, Chris,
I'm part of your
Ed
morning
Milet.
routine.
Yes.
I love that for me.
And
so
my big,
much.
like Lewis House, Ed Milet. Those are some of my big ones.
Amazing company that I'm in.
And then I put it on my drive for 4 minutes, come back, and then I'm in the shower. I'm listening to podcasts. So all podcasts. So positive propaganda all morning, reading for at least 10 minutes, getting the money mindset going. And then I think my other next things that are like must-haves in the morning for me.
Breakfast?
Breakfast comes around 9:45. I'll have like 5 eggs and sourdough toast.
Yeah.
So I just protein heavy. And then I'll move into bone broth as a snack.
Love it.
And then I'll have lunch. But my team usually comes before 10-ish. So I have like 3 people at my house every day.
I was going to say, your home is also your style studio.
My style studio and office. So we work, it's home base.
I love that.
So the issue is I don't leave my house, but I love it so much. It's my sanctuary.
Can you easily separate?
No, absolutely not.
Okay.
I basically
It's a very
just,
confident answer.
I just work 24/7, but I literally work until 8, 9 and go straight to bed and wake up. But it's the build mode. I'm addicted and I love it. So I'm okay with it. I'm looking to have space 2025.
That's
where
exciting.
I'm going to attract my commercial style studio so that we will have separation.
So you have your sanctuary of home,
Yeah.
and then like a style sanctuary.
Style sanctuary where it's more commercial, separate from my home.
That's amazing.
And then in the next few years, we'll have one in New York. We're working on that market. So we're growing that way. But so back to my routine. That's kind of it.
I am on
But I don't
the edge
leave
of my
my
seat here
house.
every word. I was like, I want to know everything. Like,
Yeah,
I want
I'm
all
very,
the details.
I'll do, some days if I want, I'll do, and I have like dozens of supplements. Sometimes I will microdose if I'm feeling it. So depending on my mood. So I'll do that. I'll set intentions and use that medicine to help me.
And do all of these things that you do, even, microdosing, supplements, do you find that can also help fuel your creativity? Like you are a creative.
Yeah.
That is your industry.
Yeah.
Do you feel creative all the time?
No, and I'm such a deep empath too. I walk in a room, I can instantly read energy. And this is what I do with clients. I'm reading their energy, I'm feeling them. And of course, sometimes in the evenings, I use my PEMF mat, my grounding mat is after a client session, I'm out of body after we just had a transformation, I'm literally high for hours. So to come down, I have to ground for at least an hour and be alone. And then after big transformations, I need a day or 2 alone in my house to recover.
I find that a lot with events, like being, with the Inspire and Move side of
Live.
things. I love doing, and I do a lot of live events, whether they're small scale, like my girlfriend's walk, or larger scale, like my annual Women Inspiring Women networking event. that I'm learning over the time to structure my calendar accordingly.
Yes.
To have some quiet time. I know our friend Lindsay Schwartz
Regroup.
calls it troll mode.
Troll mode. You need your troll mode.
Yeah,
I love
you need
that.
to troll mode.
Yeah.
And even after events like the dinner series or masterminds,
You need to come back
Yes.
to regroup, to then
integrate
and have that creativity start to come back.
And I think that is also a mindset piece that comes with doing the work that, depending on, let's even chat money mindset, depending on where people are at and that, you've maybe invested in going to your first mastermind and maybe that feels scary and you have to travel, book your accommodation, your food and beverage. And so that costs you whatever it is. I would imagine that for most, it's probably difficult to think of adding on a day or two extra at that nice hotel and the costs that come with it.
Yeah.
But I think there are so many benefits there between integrating and, really
Huge.
soaking in what you've learned, people that you've met, but also being in the environment of abundance.
Expansion and
expansion and letting yourself feel inspired to be in whatever this hotel is. We've had this past year with this big investment that Matt and I have made for dinner series.
Yes.
We've stayed at some absolutely astonishing hotels that would be on my dream list. And we've pulled up yesterday to the Montage Laguna Beach. And I said to Matt after we were sitting having lunch and a glass of wine, I was like, babe, this would be something I would dream about as a little girl. And I had a lovely upbringing. I had 2 wonderful parents. We went on an annual family holiday. But like you, I'm really leaning into my money mindset work. And I really feel so much gratitude for experiences like this one to now be able to stay at this dream hotel and feel the energy that comes from it. And, okay, my glass of wine is $24 US, but it's a beautiful wine. And look at where I get to enjoy it. And then the people I get to have conversations with while I'm enjoying this. And it's this whole environment.
And that's why these investments in masterminds and coaching, they're so powerful.
Thank you so much for listening. If you loved this episode, it would mean the world to me if you took 30 seconds and shared this on social media, send it to a friend, or leave a 5-star review. There is power in community, and I am so grateful to have you part of mine.